In our last video, we talked extensively about high blood pressure, what you can do to prevent high blood pressure, and what you can do to bring it to the normal value for those of you that are already having high blood pressure. So if you have not watched that video, you can do well to watch it. This is just a continuation video, but in this one, you are still also going to get information that will help you to bring your blood pressure to the normal value. So in that previous video, we talked about insulin resistance and what insulin resistance is all about, and how it can cause high blood pressure and what you can do to prevent insulin resistance. So among several things you have discussed in that previous video, I also want to point out here that if you are overweight, it could be your own cause of high blood pressure. When you are overweight, it simply means that your body has added extra tissue than usual. So because of that, your body tends to form new blood vessels in those extra tissues. This will give more workload to the heart, because the heart has to pump harder in order to supply adequate nutrients and blood to those extra tissues. So over time, this will not only cause a strain on the heart, but also on those blood vessels, leading to high blood pressure. Then, to those of you that like, packing salt in their food, in their soup, in their stew, any small thing, they're already packing salt. Too much salt is not even good for your body, especially to a high blood pressure patient. Yes, when there's excess salt, salt contains sodium. So when there is much sodium in your blood, your kidney will tend to retain more water in order to balance the excess sodium. So when your body has retained more water, it will increase the blood volume, which means more volume of blood will be passing through those blood vessels. So they will be passing with much pressure, with much difficulty, and with much resistance, leading to high blood pressure. So you need to cut down on your intake of salt. Yes, on your intake of salt. You need to minimize your intake of salt. Then another cause of high blood pressure is sedentary life. Those of you that like, relaxing, you don't move around, you are just staying at one spot for a very long period of time. It can be your own cause of high blood pressure, because, we used to see high blood pressure as a rich man's sickness that time, because rich men, they used to live a sedentary life in disguise. What I mean by disguise is because they will be thinking that they are working, but in actual sense, they are not working. Because while they are going to the office, somebody is driving them. Then while they are in the office, you will see that people are doing most of their work. In fact, they are not even involved in direct monitoring of their workers, because they have managers that are doing it, who gives them reports. So at the end of the week, you see that this person has not actually engaged in any physical activity that can strengthen the heart muscle and then help the blood vessels to relax. So over time, when this person continues this lifestyle, over time, you will notice that your heart muscles will become weaker and your blood vessels will become stiffer. It's just like, when you park your bike for a long period of time without owning the engine, with time, you will notice that it will start to damage. The same thing happens to your body. When you pack your body without moving it over a long period of time, you will start to notice that your body will start to deteriorate. So be active, find time and exercise. When I talk about exercise, I'm not even talking about going to the gym or to carry all those heavy weights. You are not going to become a heavyweight champion. Yes, and I don't even mean running in the morning, even though these things are very great. If you can do it, they are very good. But if you cannot do it, even if you can trek to a particular distance in the morning, you trek and come back, for some time, you will notice that over time, combined with some of these lifestyle changes that I've taught you in this series, you will notice that your blood pressure will automatically calm down. Your blood pressure will be normalized. This is my profession. You may be a trader. I cannot come and be rubbing shoulders with you when it comes to trading, because you might know it better than I do. But when it comes to your health, leave it for me. It's my profession. I'm telling you what I know. So when you become active, when you start working, you will notice that your heart muscles will become stronger, and also your blood vessels will be more relaxed, leading to a reduction in your blood pressure. Then to some of you that are into cigarette smoking and alcoholism, yes, it is not, in fact, it is not good for your health. But if you are a high blood pressure patient and you are also smoking, you are risking your health. Because some of these like cigarette now contains some of these things like nicotine. It also contains formaldehyde. So all these things are not good for your blood vessels. They can make your blood vessels to become stiffer and also to become narrower, so that blood will be passing through all these vessels with much pressure, with much difficulty and much resistance. They can also initiate what we call atherosclerosis. That is the building up of fatty substances inside the wall of the blood vessel. This atherosclerosis can slow down the flow of blood inside the blood vessels, so that adequate blood and nutrients will not be reaching the blood vessels, will not be reaching the tissues and organs in your body, leading to organ damage. That is how you start having things like kidney problem and the rest of it. So if you're able to combine all these lifestyle changes, like cutting down your intake of processed food, cutting down your intake of sugar, cutting down your intake of salts, then exercising, and also trying to control your weight, you will notice that over time, your body will start to heal itself and you become healthier and stronger. Yes. I know you like this video. You can click on the like button. You can also subscribe, because along the week, I'll be bringing more health tips like this. So you can subscribe. You can also share to your loved ones. If you have a question, you can ask on the comment section. I will respond to that later. This is your medic that cares.